is Roni Langley, and I make original epoxy resin art. I've only been doing this for about a year, a little over now, but I'm a UNC Charlotte alumni, and when I was going into my senior year, I was projected to graduate on time if I did a semester with 18 credit hours and had a part-time internship. So I got an internship, which was good, and was working there, but I needed like grocery store money and that kind of stuff. And so I'd always done art when I was younger, definitely different styles of painting, but I was thinking I could probably make enough pieces to sell to like family and friends to be able to afford groceries and maybe pay rent. And so I taught myself how to do resin art, and I've always been passionate about the beach, so that was the theme, and that's kind of how I got started. I think that for a lot of people, even if you didn't live at the beach has kind of a homey feel because you would take family vacations there. So me and my family every year would go to Myrtle together with extended family, and it was always something I looked forward to. So I just loved being at the beach because it was time we were all happy and all like spending time together. And so I'm inspired by like my memories of enjoying the beach so much, and also like all the places I've been able to travel now that I'm older. So just travel and happy memories from my childhood. It's been bizarre. I wasn't ever planning to be an artist or a business owner. That was never my intention. It just kind of happened. But so I never thought of it as a realistic option, and so I never pursued it, which now looking back, I wish I'd started earlier. But I was just doing it kind of to get by as a fun hobby that I knew I could make a little money off of. And then I tell people that it kind of chose me. So I was working with an IT company at the time. And so when I stopped working with them, I just transitioned over to full-time running business, and it's just taken off from there. It's weird, but it's fun. People have asked me to do like a Charlotte meet and greet, and I said no. I love doing the art, I love painting, I love being an artist, but being a face-fronting figure of my business isn't my favorite part, actually. I do prefer to stay kind of behind the scenes and just run it from my phone, but it is so overwhelming and encouraging when people are that supportive and encouraging. So it's amazing and it's really encouraging, but it's also kind of stressful sometimes. So I've only done one show in Charlotte, and it was fun. It was nice to meet people. It was nice because I had my like little booth set up, and I could just kind of sit in the back corner, and if people wanted to talk, they'd talk to me and initiate, but I didn't have to like attack people with conversation. So it was nice. It was actually, it was really hot that day, so I was kind of miserable, but the event itself was fun. I did decide that wasn't the direction I wanted to go in. I wanted to just kind of stick with selling online and running things through social media, because the in-person stuff, like, I'm a little awkward, so it wasn't my forte. But it was a learning experience, and it was fun, and I would do it again. I think I just wouldn't do it often. I have a couple things that I try to come across in my art business, and the first is that I'm a Christian and like believe that everything I've been given came from God, and that that when people say I got lucky, it was like a combination of luck and I worked hard, but before all that happened, God had to set that out before me and like make it possible for all those things to happen. And so every time another good thing comes my way, or something comes that I have to, like a challenge I have to overcome, I just remind myself to be grateful that I'm here in the first place. Like I couldn't have made this what it is today without making sure that I was aligning myself with like where I want the business to go in a positive direction to reach people for God. I also try to represent female-led businesses. I think that it's important that girls growing up see women that can do it on their own and don't need the help of other people to run their own business or feel strong and empowered. When I was thinking maybe I should make this a full-time business, I was thinking, I don't know any women that are running businesses in my life. That's such a bizarre concept to me. And I just came to a point where I was like, well, I can do that. And there's no reason I shouldn't be able to do that. And so I did it. And so I try to project that, that like you don't necessarily need help, that anyone, regardless of gender, orientation, religion, blah, 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 like you can do it on your own. You just have to set your mind to it. And then I do try to be as earth-friendly as possible. I'm using reusable products. I recycle, all that fun stuff. A lot of my like scraps go towards other people to do other projects with, and so I try to be earth-conscious and raise awareness for pollution problems and like injustices towards ocean conservation, whaling, oil spills, all that kind of stuff. So I try to project a positive message and raise awareness for a lot of issues. When people receive my work, I hope that it's a calming, joyful experience to have a reminder up on your wall of beauty and God's creation that I'm mirroring in artwork. And I hope that I know a lot of people buy it because they went on family vacations when they were younger and they're like, oh my gosh, it looks just like the beach we went to, and like that kind of stuff. And that makes me happy, because that's the reason I'm making it, is because it reminds me of my family beach trips that I love so much. And so I hope people are reminded of good times, and it can be a little window into a staycation, so you can sit home and you've got a little piece of the ocean up on your wall or in your kitchen or wherever people put them. And then as for the future, I'm hoping to go big. It's already sometimes feels bigger than I can handle, but that's not gonna slow me down by any means. My mom always used to tell me that like anything that looks impossible only looks impossible till you do it. And so I'm looking to move into the impossible. I'm gonna start doing some really big projects. I wanna work with big companies. I already have a few sponsorships with different companies. I'm hoping to bring on a few more and be collaborating with other artists and other makers worldwide. There's like so many directions it could go in, and I'm not scratching anything off the table. I'm willing to like go wherever God wants me to, in whatever direction I'm headed, I'm willing to go there. So